So smart contracts, in simple terms, it's a digital contract, just like you have a legal textual contract. This is a contract in a digital format that can actually be executed. So it's really a code. It's a code that is the contract and can be actually executed instead of having a third party which is looking at the contract and making sure that the parties on both sides are executing what they're supposed to. Here you have a system that automatically executes the actions of both parties. So it's a digital contract, basically, and it's on the blockchain, and so it's handled by not by a third party, by a process that can essentially validate that the actions have taken place as stated in the contract. So that's what a smart contract is, and it is being used, by applications that are built on Ethereum. So NFTs, for example, is built using smart contracts, and there's a lot of startups and different companies out there that have services using smart contracts, like for giving loans, loaning crypto, allowing people to loan their crypto and all of that. And there's like online casinos, and there's different applications out there built on smart contracts. So it is being used, but it's still in the very early stages. There's potential for traditional financial instruments to be more heavily replaced by smart contracts, but we're not quite there yet. There's obviously challenges in scalability. I use that word a lot, but I can't find another word to explain what I mean. But basically, to deploy this application in such a way that the large population can use it is still a challenge that's being solved by Ethereum 2.0 and by Cardano. And so that's one reason why it's still in its infancy. Also, there's a lot of other reasons too. It's basically smart contracts. It's code, right? So first of all, creating them is a challenge because lawyers don't understand code. So then you have to hire coders and lawyers to work together to create these smart contracts. And also the technology is still not quite where it needs to be to be able to provide the same capabilities as a legal contract. Mainly, you can have very simple contracts, right? That says, okay, if someone does not pay by this date, you withdraw, X dollars from their account as a penalty. Like, okay, that's easy to do, but there's a lot of clauses that are more subjective in legal contracts that, a smart contract has to be very specific, and so it doesn't allow you to be as subjective. And sometimes there's third-party data, or you need a judge or somebody. There's external data that needs to be brought in, and smart contracts, can't do that well. They could do it with something called an oracle, but an oracle is still a single point of failure. It's not yet decentralized. Something Chainlink is trying to solve, and it'll get there. But yeah, right now you have these single points of failure. So there's a lot of things organizations have to figure out. What do you do if there's a single point of failure? Organizations aren't really set up for smart contracts. There's a lot, the way they're run and all that, it has to take into account smart contracts. There's a lot of organizational changes and legal changes that need to be made, and technological advances to be able to write smarter contracts. They're smart contracts, but they're not yet that smart. Hi, this is Guy Gottschalk, president of My Digital Money. Please visit mydigitalmoney.com to learn more about our self-trading platform. We just released a Play Money feature where you can test how you would perform in the real market with fake money without using a dollar of your own. And yeah, you want to learn more about crypto, we have a lot of content, mydigitalmoney.com. Thank you very much.